Question is for Holly. Holly, throughout your career, you've fluctuated between different divisions, and you'll obviously be heading back to featherweight for this fight. Is this where you feel you're best able to utilize all of your skills?
I feel like I can perform at either 135 or 145. It's a little different with my diet for this fight. I'm really not having to watch too much of how, portions or anything like that. I'm eating healthy because I want to have energy for training. But it's kind of that I don't have any stress as far as the weight. I just get to focus on my training and have energy for training. And so that's a little bit different than going to 35. I have to be a little more careful with things going to 135. And so it's been nice to not have that stress for this training camp because this is such a big fight. I was able to just kind of put more of my focus on everything else.
And if you were to win the title, would you feel like you've banished the demons from your first title fight at featherweight, or would you still want to go back and get the win against Jermaine?
I always want to. I want to win the fight that I have in front of me, and that's the biggest fight. I, in a small way, I kind of like to feel like each fight is my last fight because you never really promised anything else. And I want to make the most of this fight. I don't. It's its own journey. It's its own fight. It doesn't really have anything to do with my other fights. This is the fight that I have now, and any loss I have in my past, I would love to be able to avenge that loss, and I would like to be able to come back and win. But that's not really where my thoughts are at all. I'm just focused on this fight that I have right now.
And this is only the second time that you've actually had an MMA fight in Las Vegas. Is there something different about competing in the fight capital of the world, or for you, is it just another day at the office?
It's kind of one of those things that there's a lot going on in Vegas, and I always would feel like, gosh, there's so many distractions there, and going over to Singapore and Australia is kind of like, it's on the other side of the world, and you can kind of just like zone out, and so I thought, oh gosh, going back to Las Vegas, I'm kind of just changed my mindset on that and just thought, I'm just going to embrace this. I know that it's going to be a lot going on. It's going to be a lot of excitement. I mean, it's not just any fight card in Vegas, but it's, the last fight card of the year, and it's a busy time in Vegas, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of energy. And my whole thought is just to kind of take it all in and take all that energy in and kind of, just live in it and be in the moment.